Alright everybody, welcome back to Important Aim. I'm Important. I've had this gun for a while. This isn't an unboxing. First things first. No, super first things first. If you're on PS5 and you play 2K, we need a third. Comment your name down below. We're tired of getting sold by randoms. Clear this thing out. Obviously no mag in it, and it's empty, okay? We're empty. Man, oh man, oh man. Best handgun I suppress right here. HK VP9L. It's not going to be an unboxing because I did something I rarely do. I bought this thing used off Gunbroker. Don't buy crap off Gunbroker because normally you can just get it cheap or brand new in the stores. But I did get a good deal on it, probably about 150 bucks less than what it would be brand new. I would just have spent the 150 bucks normally, but I started bidding and then somebody bid against me and I did not want to lose, okay? Didn't want to lose. So that's why I bought it. Who cares, right? This is my version of a John Wick gun. They do call me John Wick. They do call me John Wick. In the box, there's a lot of extra stuff. Get your back straps. And that's the old guy rod I had in it. Those screws are for the optic plate that I had. But you get your back straps. It comes with 3 magazines traditionally. You guys are going to see the footage, man. I've had this gun for months and months. Never took it to the range. I finally took it to the range. And oh my God. Oh my God, it's everything I hoped it would be. They already had the Talon grips on here, which, you know, I don't have Talon grips on any of my other guns, but of course I don't mind it because it gives you way more texture. Actually, it could use some new ones probably to get even more grip on there. So it's the first time I've actually shot a gun with Talon grips, and I'm a fan. Good job, Talon. And they're on there too. I mean, you can tell they've kind of been touched, but they're still on there and they still have a lot of grip to them, but I just like even more. So it did help me shooting. Absolutely did. We threw the Holosun HE407K. You guys know I'm a huge Holosun fan. I didn't use it, didn't sight it in just yet. I didn't feel like doing it. Everything I added to this firearm. Let's go. I don't really know what brand it is, I'll be honest. Got the sights, threaded barrel, which was just off of HKparts.net. Same with the trigger, okay? I don't know if it was a particular name, if it's the HK Part brand, or if it, I don't know, okay? But it was awesome, believe it or not. Man, it just, I guess I just was so surprised. I mean, obviously, when you got HK, you know it's going to be quality. It better be, especially for the price. But I didn't expect this, okay? I didn't expect it. Shot a VP9 before. I liked it enough, but this VP9L with this trigger as well, man, it takes the cake. You know, you got your magazine release, and for those of you who don't know, and hopefully there's somebody who doesn't know, and there's some new people we're introducing to firearms every day. So they do have an HK VP9B, as in boy, that has your traditional button magazine release. I couldn't find one in stock anywhere, so I went ahead and went with this because I don't care. I like all this stuff, man, all the different kind of stuff. I don't care. I can get used to it, blah, blah, blah. We're going to put a light on it. I didn't put a light on it, but yeah. I want you to see it with this Octane 9 on it. You're tired of hearing about that, right? You're going to see in the footage. It's unbelievably quiet. It handled the real low velocity stuff, 850 feet per second. And I'm telling you, there was a marksman. Filthy with the shot. Steph Curry out there, boy. I mean, I'm just hitting. I'm just pop, pop, pop. You'll see it. I got it on. I'm glad I got it on tape. It made me feel like John Wick for real. I ain't lying, bro. Right now, this is #1 handgun that I've shot suppressed. It's #1 by far. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Super excited. HK VP9L. Added the threaded barrel. We'll shoot it unsuppressed first, and we'll throw that thing. To see where we are with irons. I like iron sights. That's maybe the third mag with the HK VP9L. And that's what we're doing. That was 7 yards. So, man, that trigger's nice. It is a aftermarket trigger. I got it from HK Park. That's amazing. That's amazing. 975 feet per second, still range dynamic. The shooting is real slow stuff. 850 feet per second. Hurry up so you see how quiet it is. If you hawk a loopy, that thing will be louder than that, man. We're gonna shoot some more. Let's just do the 975. Let me hurry up. Oh. Oh, man. $850's on the top. First shot, the $850, second was $975. See if you notice a difference. Compared to wow. Man, that is these suppressor heights are perfect, man. This is my favorite handgun suppress so far. You could carry this. You could carry this. If you don't mind carrying a larger handgun. And I would feel super comfortable carrying this just the way it's shot. We put these suppressor height sights, tall sights, whatever you want to call it on there, which was obviously perfect for having a suppressor attached to it. They were right on. Okay, when you know where to hold. Obviously, it's you know, got to hold a little different with these taller sights, but once you do, I mean, once you know where to hold, man, you'll love it. I love these cuts right here in the slide. But other than that, I mean, it's fairly basic, right? It's, you know, not anything to write home about, I guess. And I was going to get the, what is it, P30? I still might. And actually, I'm kicking myself because I found one and I thought the price was good on it. I mean, it was a ridiculously low price for the gun, brand new. And I pump faked on it, and of course it was gone. So I'm still kicking myself. We'll really make that the John Wick gun when I do buy that. We'll put the whatever that little compensator thing they got on, all that kind of crap. We'll dress it up eventually when I can find another one. But no rush for that. But this is awesome. This is awesome, and it got me thinking. And you'll see the gun a lot too because I just like shooting it, and I'll compare other guns to it. But let's see if we can find the best handgun to suppress in the world. So this is what I want to put it up against. Not to say this is in the same class. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Certainly, when you add this trigger to it, I think it can compete. But, and you guys haven't seen this gun on the channel yet, but we family, right? Let me show you something. Boom. We're going to get, and don't talk junk about my cheap Amazon flashlight. It went with that. It matches. This is just clothes for now, okay? I never even shot this gun. So, whatever. We'll change it eventually. Snob. And I don't mind being a snob. You can be a snob. I don't care. Yeah, and you can like all the cheap stuff. You can like all the expensive stuff. You can like everything in between. As long as we're 2A and we're good, then this is clear. All right. I'm going to get a threaded barrel for this, and we will see how it compares to the HK. You know? Again, not quite apples to apples. You know, I think they're kind of in the same class, right? At least on the same floor. Maybe the next class over, but we'll get a threaded barrel for this thing and we'll see, because I got high hopes for this. I love Canic. I think it's going to be a star, but it's got some stiff competition right out of the gate. You know, the claim to fame with these Canics, right? Other than the price, these triggers, and they're only getting better and better. It's like this, it makes you laugh how nice these triggers are. It'll throw you off if you're not used to a nice, smooth, you know, relatively light trigger. And I shouldn't say, I mean, it's a light trigger. It's supposed to be competition ready out of the box. So, you know, not necessarily a defensive handgun trigger by the normal standards, but it is a nice trigger. Definitely better still than this VP9. I mean, you saw all that creep. You see that? I was not as smooth. Look at this. Look. I mean, can you see that? The trigger feels a lot different when you're actually shooting. So, You know, people say, oh, the trigger sucks, and then they're just picking it up and blah, blah, blah. It's a different feeling in use. You have to trust. I tend to shoot better with, you know, a trigger that has a firm wall than a break, with needing a little pressure on that break, not even that light break. This trigger is more of a, I call it like an all-in-one. It's about half the pressure it feels like to break than the actual HK. So when you're shooting, you're getting on target, you're bringing it back and we're holding steady. We're holding steady. I know I'm at that wall. I want to break. Yeah, that thing is going to surprise you, which is great. That's what you want in a trigger. And so we'll see if that will make a difference. The other thing, again, I mentioned the fact that this shot the 850 feet per second and it cycled it. I shot my homeboy's FN, just an FN 509. It wasn't tactical, but he did everything to it to almost make it a tactical. Didn't like that 850 stuff. Didn't like it at all. Wouldn't cycle it and kept hanging up. It just didn't like it. I would have thought the FN would chew it up and spit it out, no problem, but it didn't. This, on the other hand, loved it, man. And God, it felt like shooting a 22 with that. I'll say, when we got up to that 975 feet per second, I did feel a little stuff coming back. You have to expect that when you shoot suppressed, okay? You're going to have some stuff coming back. Hopefully it's manageable, and it was certainly manageable with the 850 feet per second, and maybe you expect that, but I didn't feel anything. I could shoot that all day. This is definitely the favorite setup, my favorite setup right now, my favorite rig. This is not a new firearm. You know, I didn't tell you anything you probably already don't know about it, but if you're thinking about, hey, I want to get something, maybe a little higher price. Should I get the HK VP9L? It's been on my list. I'm telling you, 100% do it, especially if you plan on getting a suppressor. By the way, would y'all buy that? Think about coming out with a little merch. We'll do a logo, something better, and I'll have different variations, different colors. But perfect time for the winter. Let me know if you would buy it down below. If you want to be a hoodlum or just look like one, okay? One size fits all. All right. Like, share, blah blah blah. You know what to do. Peace. Real slow stuff.
Is it a Fidelity?
No, it's a Panzer Arms. It's a clone.
Oh man, that looks like a Fidelity.
It looks just like it, right?